Okay, welcome, Miscreants. We are here.
What's up, everybody?
Episode 10. God, is this episode 10 already?
Episode fucking 10, baby. Going strong.
So, Mr. Skag and Mr. Blue.
Yep. And this week I know we've been kind of teasing this for a while, like a month now.
Yeah, a little bit.
But we do have finally Michael McNenny of Darling Czar, the drummer of Darling Czar, in studio. What's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me on. Awesome to be here.
Yeah. This is sweet. How do you like the studio?
It's pretty cool. I like.
It's very small.
Yeah, no, I like this drum set right here. This is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally cool.
What kind of kit do you play?
I have like a Frankenstein kit because I have two Gretsch toms, Catalina maple toms,
Nice.
an old Premier snare drum that I got for free from my buddy, and a Tama bass drum because the Gretsch bass drum I had to go with the toms, my brother drunkenly dropped on the floor and knocked one of the legs off, which he still owes me money for.
Oh,
shit.
sweet. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's like a hybrid. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your band. We're going to post some audio clips, and we're going to play one of your tracks.
Awesome.
Like, at the
So
end
you
of
guys
the
can check
show.
that out a little later.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we started 2002-ish, I want to say. It was my brother and my two buddies, Bob and Mike Horrigan, and my brother's Frank. And we started as, I think, the Pedestrians, I don't know. And then we kind of moved on into Pax Romana, and then
That one I remember. I
Yeah,
remember
that's
that
the
one.
same band, yeah.
Mostly the same members?
Yeah, actually, the same four guys, and then we added people. People left. We now have a violin player. She's been in the band She's been in the band since Pax Romana.
Yeah.
So she's the only member now who was in Pax Romana that was new. Her name's Brittany. She plays violin.
One of the tracks I heard, like I wish I remember what it was because that's the one I really wanted to talk to you about, and I forgot to make sure I get the actual track name. But yeah, I loved her violin playing on it. It was really cool.
Do you remember which one it was? Like how was it?
I must have found it when do you have a SoundCloud or something?
Yeah.
I think I saw it on that.
We have some demos on there.
She plays violin on all your tracks? You have violin on everything?
Yeah, pretty much all of them.
That's
yeah,
cool. I
yeah.
like that vibe. Whenever I play anything, I'll play some kind of acoustic song, and I'll be like, you know what would sound really good? Like some kind of like violin or string section. It adds so much to a performance, to a song. Like it really does.
Yeah,
such a bigger like dynamic. So many things.
Yeah, it makes it so much more grand
and
just like
it's just cool that like not a lot of people do it. Yeah, I think the first band we ever saw with a violin player was this band Kiss Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
And it was awesome. So we were like, all right, we got to get a violin player. So then we did.
Yeah, so you guys just play around New York, lately, or what kind of?
Yeah, we played the last show we played was in the city was the CMJ festival. That was the one where the guy with Ebola went to.
Yeah.
We didn't get Ebola, thank God.
That's good.
Yeah. New Paltz playing Bard College on Thursday.
Cool.
I don't know what time but it's the Root Cellar, I think.
That's the name of the place?
Yeah, it's on the campus. I think it's like a vegan cafe type deal. It should be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited.
Nice.
I'm gonna get weird.
Get quite the hipster crowd in there, I'm sure.
Yeah, nice vegan hipsters.
It's gonna be. Yeah, I'm looking for an indie princess. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're beautiful. I just don't know if I could stand talking to one for.
No.
Yeah, as long as they shut up and didn't start lecturing about saving the whales, whatever the fuck they talk about,
shit.
I think I'd be cool with it.
I'm so attracted to them, but I know they would hate me. All those chicks would fucking hate me.
I think my problem is that like I look like a guy who cares about things, like
But you don't.
Problems. I don't.
He does. You do have that look. You have like that kind of like hipster. I want to.
Yeah.
I have so many causes and movements.
Yeah. I mean, I do like animals. So like, I like dogs. So like, anything to do with dogs is cool with me. Like if there was a charity for dogs, I'd donate it.
Fair enough.
But if there was a charity for dog owners, I wouldn't donate to that.
No.
charity.
Fuck that.
Because I don't like the people. I like the dogs.
Yeah. Dogs are fucking cute.
Yeah.
And people suck.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. I know I started hanging out with you more. You weren't the person I thought you were. You know, when we started hanging out more in New Paltz and stuff, and then we hung out like a few weeks ago at Ocon's.
Yep.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen this guy in fucking...
I was like, holy shit,
years,
this guy's like the ultimate drinking buddy. I said in the last podcast, this guy's fucking awesome.
I never would have expected that. Yeah. That is cool. You know how much we love booze.
I was a quiet kid in high school. like pretty reserved. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's funny that you mentioned that because our mutual nameless friend here, I thought the exact same thing about him.
Yeah.
And then he turned out to be a wild animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, people can surprise you, man.
Yeah.
Some of the hardest partiers I know are people that I would never expect to.
Yeah, exactly.
To be that way.
All right. Shit. So, so for this, how many tracks go on this album?
11 tracks total. Yeah.
And is it out or when are you releasing it? Or?
Hopefully beginning of 2015. We just all the mixing is done. We're gonna send it off to be mastered pretty soon.
Yeah.
The guy who recorded it, Chris Daly at Salvation Records, he was awesome. He's a real funny guy. A lot of late nights there. It was fun.
Yeah.
Real good at what he does. Comes up with some real interesting stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's what I miss about playing in a band, man. Like just like the little tinkering and really like just adding
the
stuff
creative
the way you
process
made.
is the fun, especially when you're recording and you're in the studio and you're going back and forth. It's the best.
He for one of the songs, he put a guitar inside a piano.
Mm-hmm.
And like somehow tuned it like real strangely, and played the notes on the guitar in the piano.
Wow.
And it sounds like a choir of ghost children.
Oh, wow. It's
so it's
like blowing my mind. I'm trying to imagine how that could work.
I love the creative thought to do something like that is really cool.
Yeah, it was wild when we saw him. We didn't even know what he was doing.
Not only thinking that had the idea, but just also I'm sure to set it up and get the sound right.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking difficult too.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Shit, that's pretty neat though.
So how long did it take you guys to track the whole record? Would you do it in short or?
Let's see. We started, I want to say, early July, and tracking was done, I want to say, by September.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe early October.
Okay, that's not bad.
A couple things with like vocals and stuff. I think early October was like the last of the vocals.
Do you do any vocals on the record?
I do. I sing the last song.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
That's cool.
But that's it. That's my only.
Not even like backup stuff or.
Not really. I don't really sing. The only reason why I get a microphone at the shows is to say stupid things while people are tuning. So that's like pretty much the only reason why I have one.
Nice.
And I always crack jokes. Nobody gets them. Nobody likes them.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It's my favorite kind of reactions from people.
Oh yeah.
It's the no reaction.
Dumbfounded, like what?
The awkward reaction is the best.
Yeah.
Making people
get that a lot.
I do.
So
even
great,
from you. Sometimes like,
you get
what the fuck
what
are you saying?
Fuck was that?
Like there's just silence and you just go, nobody? All right.
Nobody at all.
I love that. Sometimes I like that more than getting a laugh from somebody.
Oh yeah, no, that's the best. Yeah,
because then it cracks you up. Like they're awkward.
Inside.
Yeah, you're like, that's hilarious.
Selfish humor, baby. I love it.
Yeah. I just make jokes that I find funny that I can laugh at. And then, like, if somebody else laughs at it, that's cool, but usually nobody does.
Yeah. So it's for you. Fuck them.
Yeah. That's great.
I like to plug Shrek 3 a lot.
Oh, yeah? Big fan?
No, I actually never saw it.
What?
Yeah.
I only saw I think it was the first one.
I think so, too. I watched it in band class once in
I'm so
middle
tired
school.
of fucking Disney movies.
Yeah.
Like fucking talking cars, talking zebras, fucking talking this and that. It's like, I'm tired of that shit.
Yeah, I don't want to see it anymore.
Fucking talking ball
sacks. Kids, that's probably going to be the next thing. It's like, you can just make anything talk, and kids will just run out to the theater and gobble it up.
Talking to your kids.
Yeah, holy shit. Keep it classy around here. So who does most of the writing for your guys' songs?
Me, Bob, Mike, and Frank all tend to write our own songs.
Mm-hmm.
We all usually what happens, our writing process is we'll each write our own songs and then for weeks talk about I got a new song, and then finally one day somebody will bring in a new song and we'll all kind of tinker, not tinker with it, but because the song will basically be there, but we'll all make our own parts.
Does it usually start off on the guitar from one person writing on the guitar?
Yeah,
and then he brings it into the
group and they all kind of collaborate with it.
It's weird for me because I don't play guitar in the band, so I have to. It's usually a longer process for me because I have to show somebody the song rather than somebody who writes the song comes in and just plays it.
Yeah,
and that's it. But that being said, most of my songs aren't chord complicated.
Right, simple. Yeah. Sometimes that's better.
Yeah,
simple,
I have a very limited knowledge of them. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As do I really. I was playing the other day. I realized not only that, but my knowledge of scales is horrible.
No, I don't know any of them.
Horrible. I'm just kind of sloppy as shit in my playing because I didn't know any fucking scales. So
you've been playing for a long time. You just never decided to fucking learned them. Actually learn them.
I mean, I know a couple, but I never even utilized the ones I knew.
Yeah.
I knew like a couple minor scales.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, a few different pentatonics. I used like the up and down, the neck kind of shit.
Yeah.
I learned some of those, but never really put them to use though.
Yeah.
I just kind of whenever I just kind of tried to feel it, just wing it.
Mm-hmm.
Just smash my guitar, play kind of,
Yeah, it depends.
Until I got what I wanted.
Right. Yeah. Just kind of work by ear.
Yeah.
So, Mike, when you guys are not playing, what are you into on the other than music, other than your band?
Drinking probably.
Nice.
Probably
I like
my
that.
top.
Sweet.
Yeah, probably my top activities, drinking.
Nice.
Sitting in my bed and not doing anything. Probably watching The Wire. I watch a lot of it.
Love The Wire.
Yeah, it's my favorite show.
I'm on
this great show.
The first season finale. I still haven't finished that last episode yet.
Yeah, so you have I'm jealous because you have a lot of badass shit left to watch because it got really good.
It's a great show. Yeah.
I watched a compilation last night. My brother showed me because they're really into The Wire too. It was the Clyde Davis. Is that his name? One of the black guys who goes, she.
Oh, Clay Davis.
Yeah, Clay Davis.
Yeah, Clay Davis. Yeah, guy's the best.
Always goes like elongated she.
Yeah.
Little she.
That show is epic. Like it just like perfectly summed up and showed like that street drug dealing life in like a really realistic way.
Exactly. Yeah.
A lot of shows don't really get. That show got it like cold down to the lingo and to like everything about it. That show got it.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite show. I started rewatching it over the summer again, and actually broke up with my girlfriend at the time because I didn't want to be bothered.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, fuck, I just want to watch this.
I mean, it wasn't working anyways, but I mean, that was not helpful to our relationship that I started watching it.
Do you normally not get that emotionally attached in your relationships with women?
I would say so, yeah.
You say normally you don't?
It's probably why most of my girlfriends and ex-girlfriends end up very much so hating me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I can relate to
that. And they probably love the fact that you don't really quite care as much as they do. They probably love that.
You know what it is?
They want to make you care.
You know what it is? It's like they find it in the beginning. They find it really alluring.
Yeah, in the beginning, it's nice.
They love it. Like they think all my weird little idiosyncrasies are awesome.
Yeah.
They grow to love them, and then 2 months later, they just say, "Wow, this guy's a horrible piece of shit." And then they hate me for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Some of them like me, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm the exact same way. Like when you meet me in the beginning, girls really like me and it's like interesting and new and mysterious, and then it takes like a little while for them to be like, okay, I'm over all that, now he's just a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
And then leave.
I had this one girlfriend, she was a beautiful precious flower.
Oh.
And she was like this poor little innocent girl that I just kind of went in and just did horrible things to.
Speaking of flower, did you deflower her?
I did, yeah.
Oh, God, you took the V card?
Yeah, it was cool.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
But
nice.
she, I don't know, she was like this sweet little girl, and like I was just this horrible man.
Yeah.
In her life.
You just beat her down.
Yeah, like I had two pet names for her. One was Mud Slut.
Oh my god.
The other was Dirt Whore. And like I just go, who's my little mud slut?
As you're fucking her?
Oh yeah.
Holy
I used
shit.
to actually when we were in the throes of activity, I used to just her dad's name was. I used to ask her to call. I don't know if she wants me to say her dad's name. I don't know. It's Paul. Her dad's name is Paul.
Fuck it, yeah.
So I used to just be like, call me Paul.
While you were
Oh my
god. So let me guess, this didn't last very long, this relationship.
It was about a year.
Really? That's surprising.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. Now, did you break that hymen like Thor? Did you fucking jam your cock in there? Did you blood all over the place?
No.
Or were you gentle?
I was a
bloody?
gentle boy. And
That's nice of you.
yeah, I knew probably the swirl of feelings going on inside of her. What was
You
was
wanted
happening.
to ease her into it.
Yeah, I didn't. God was watching. I didn't want God to be upset.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when you deflower, you have to be not only if you deflowered her, but not only that, but you just ran the shit out of her and traumatized her for the rest of her life. That's that's a little fucked up.
I actually the only girl my entire life I've deflowered was Norwegian au pair from my aunt and uncle.
You deflowered the au pair?
Yeah, I hit on her at Thanksgiving dinner, got her number.
That's awesome.
Brought over like a couple weeks later, and I couldn't even get one finger. I was like, holy shit, I think this girl's a fucking virgin. And it took forever to get going, but I finally did. Fucking beautiful. Fucking body sculpted by gods, man.
Really?
Yeah, gorgeous body. Holy shit. Probably easily one of the best body.
Just penetrated that hymen.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I don't like fucking virgins because you have to be too careful, and like I don't want that responsibility. You know what I mean? Like, let somebody else do the dirty work, and then you can come to me later. Like, when it's done. I don't want to do that.
I fucked up because after that I did the waiting game. All right, give it like a week, and don't call it for a week, because I wanted to play it cool, but
too cool.
I think I played it too cool.
Yeah,
and she was like, she wasn't having.
Yeah, because you deflowered her. Now you're like this like special person in her life, and you just blew her off for a week.
Yeah,
that game works with like other girls later on.
I was using that logic for most girls.
Yeah, you gotta switch up.
That doesn't work.
I really fucked up.
Switch it up.
You gotta text them when you get home, going, "That was so special."
Yeah, that meant so much to me.
I mean, like, before you even get home, like, I mean,
as you leave her house when you're getting back in your car.
God, you're so beautiful.
Dude. You're so beautiful. That was so magical.
Everything about you is perfect. Like that other stuff. Like that's a whole ball game, another ball game.
Oh,
my sweet little dandelion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like think about anything that you wouldn't do with like a normal girl.
You do that. You do the exact opposite. Yeah.
You want to hound them. You want to be all up in their shit. That's the important thing. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, big lessons talking about it on the show. So if you're out there deflowering women, you better listen up close.
And we had like a little every year. My family has like we get together at the Brewster Ice Arena.
Yeah.
Meet up as a family, do a ice skate session or go to the bar, just kind of catch up with your family and cousins and whatnot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she was there that time after I didn't talk to her.
How did she look
and I was
at
like,
you?
Hey, you want to hang out later? And she's like, no. Or something like that. I can't do a Norwegian accent.
Yeah,
but what's with you and au pairs? How many fucking au pairs have you banged over the years?
What is an au pair? I don't even know what that is.
They come.
It's like a nanny. Yeah,
it's a nanny, and they watch her kids, and they usually go to school here too.
Okay,
take classes and whatnot.
I don't know how you even find them. Like I've never even met an au pair, and he bangs like 6 of them.
Yeah, I've never seen one in my life.
It's so weird.
I meet him in weird places, like the coffee shop that used to exist in Bethel, Molten Java. I met a bunch there. They get each other's numbers when they come in through the agency of other pairs in the area that they can hang out with, and relate to, and whatnot. So usually they contact each other and they meet up at like one spot.
Oh, okay,
so you just get them all at once.
There'd be a ton of them hanging out together.
Wow.
And that's what I do, and slowly work my way into the fold.
That's awesome.
So are you dating anybody right now, Mike? What's going on with your love life? Not deflowering virgins anymore, are you?
No,
okay.
It's been weird. Lately I've been getting into the cyber sex game.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, just been
it's right on my alley,
all
bro.
over the internet. Yeah, it's
right
pretty
on my
cool.
alley.
Like I'm on OkCupid.
What are you on? Don't you? What do you like?
You're on Plenty of Fish, right?
I was on Plenty of Fish and OkCupid. I got banned from both.
Yeah.
What did you do? Show your cock to too many people?
I sent too many creepy messages trying to get some Skype sex going on.
Oh my god, yeah. Jesus,
and
man!
You gotta work into that.
Yeah, you can't just throw that out there.
Oh, I know. I really rush things. I didn't think I would get banned. I thought that I can't be the only creep on here doing shit like this. That's how he justified it.
Apparently you are.
And I guess
So what would you say? You just
cool.
You just message a girl and go, "Hey, you want to have Skype sex?"
Yeah, or I come something weird. And I think they're probably more pissed off that I was just copying and pasting messages.
Same one, everyone.
Same one, because they really don't like that spam kind of shit.
Obviously, no. Who would? Yeah. They want to feel like they're like somewhat special. At least
they were probably more pissed about that than the creepy context of it all.
Oh my god.
So that's that. I'm done.
You're hanging up to online dating.
Yeah, I'm also on eHarmony.
Oh yeah, you got to pay for that though, right?
Yep.
It's when I see commercials for that. It takes like 8 hours to fill out your fucking profile.
Fucking, it's horrible, dude. And they have this guided communication, or then you send her 5 questions to answer. She sends you back 5 quick questions to answer. Then your must-have and can't stand, so like your quirks that you like, things you don't like.
I don't have time for that shit.
It's horrible. That's why I tried to skip and just go like to the messaging, like, hey, I don't want to do this shit. Let's just talk and see if we like each other.
Yeah.
You know.
That's why I like meeting people in like real life, because you just like no bullshit, no profiles, and nothing, and then you just show up and like if you click, you click. If you don't, you don't. Although, like the older I get and the more annoying and difficult, because you get busy with life. You know what I mean? Like you can't you don't have time to just go out to the bars and like troll chicks like you used to when you were younger. So I start to see the appeal of it the older I get, where it's like, okay, I really don't have time to fucking go out and meet chicks. Like, let's just get this done, and then when we meet, it's already, you know what I mean? We already took care of all that shit. So I do see the appeal, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no fucking shame, like I was saying. I mean,
no, not anymore. A lot of it used to be a thing that just older people did.
Yeah,
but now
it was almost
there's a
like embarrassing if you were young.
It was embarrassing.
I don't care anymore. I tell everyone that.
I've seen 18-year-olds on there.
Yeah, there's a lot of young people.
It's like it's 24-hour hitting on girls. That's the way I look at it.
Totally. Without having to go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Just right
literally
it's increasing your odds to get laid.
Yeah,
that's all it's doing.
Yeah, exactly. So there's no point to not be on there. If you're a single boy, get on OkCupid or something.
Yeah.
Just
fuck it.
Throw your ad on the personals on Craigslist.
You go to casual encounters. You'll get something. I don't know what it'll be, but you'll get something.
Have you ever perused those?
I have perused those a few times, and I've seen some.
Those are weird.
Those are some weird. That's some weird shit.
Yeah.
I have only done Backpage when I want to,
What is it?
Backpage New York.
What is it?
It's kind of like a Craigslist, but
it's like specific, just for like
specific.
It's great
for
like
escorts,
hookers, escorts.
I get into that real.
We had a hooker on the show, like a couple.
Yeah.
Did you listen to that one? That's
where we found her. We found her from Backpage, so we invited her on, and we interviewed her for like an hour. And she was a hooker, heroin addict, fucking just crazy chick. And she was actually really cool. We met her from Backpage, New York.
Yeah, definitely a cool chick.
Pretty
attractive too, I'd say.
Yeah, she's all right.
Did any of you text her afterwards?
I did.
Yeah.
What do you think? Come on,
I got her.
Yeah, because he completely fell for how hookers they come on.
I didn't fall for her, but
they make you feel like you're like special.
Yeah,
they actually want
it's their job.
They want. Yeah,
I didn't fall for her.
Come
on, I just we didn't get a fucking then, right? And I was like, after all that, we paid her to come on the show. I want to at least if we can get a free fucking.
Yeah, okay, well, I get, because he expected to get laid. Like, she was actually really slick with it. Like, she made it sound like when we were doing the interview that, like, because normally you book her for, like, an hour. The show happens to be an hour.
Yeah.
So, like, she made it sound like as she was, like, doing the show that she really wanted to be here and, like, we can keep hanging out.
Right.
And then as soon as the hour was up, boom, she switched. Like, she was like, okay, I gotta go, hour's up.
Oh, man.
And we thought we was going to get laid afterwards. She thought that she was going to stick around and just, like, chill because she liked us.
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, you did pay for it.
I know.
I mean, so
and during the interview, she did pull up her dress and show her ass and shit.
Yeah, but it was like kind of cottage cheesy. It wasn't even that.
A little bit.
I wasn't that into it.
A little bit.
She was just a little sloppy for my taste. I don't know.
I still would have, obviously.
We know you would.
You know me. But
you bang a Russian fucking hooker with one leg.
Actually, I did bang a fat Russian hooker before.
Oh my god.
Really? Kind of big, huge tits. And she had like
that's awesome.
Huge tits.
Huge tits.
And she had like I think a Ukrainian friend who was actually much higher than her. It could have cost me like another $40, but I didn't do it to have her like get in the fold.
Only $40 to get another chicken?
And I didn't do it. But she watched, and that was kind of hot too.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Did she play with herself?
No, but she made like sexy faces. She kind of like, you know what I mean? She kind of touched her like tits a little bit.
If you were going to pay, why didn't you pay for the hotter one?
I don't think she was available.
Oh.
I think she's only available as like a threesome.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. Which is kind of weird. I don't know why you couldn't just choose.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure guys do pay, and she
right.
does
If you're willing
involved.
to fuck anyway, why not just?
Well, maybe she only gets with the chicks.
Yeah, and she doesn't actually let you.
You can't
fuck
touch her. She
she
just makes out with the other girl in the threesome. Maybe that's why she's only in the threesome.
That's
she doesn't want to do one-on-one with the dude.
Yeah, it could be it.
Yeah, that might be why. Because otherwise, why wouldn't she just have sex with dudes?
Yeah. I've also gotten an awkward blowjob before from two hookers.
But at the same time?
A hot Indian chick and a fat ugly chick.
Oh.
Where the hot Indian chick just pulled out her tits like she just didn't care about being there.
Mm-hmm.
And like
just
put them on my
business.
face, like all business. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And while the fat one just like blew me with a condom on.
Condom?
What the fuck?
What the fuck? What kind of blowjob is that? That sucks.
I know.
Oh,
I came like, all right, thanks. See you.
Oh man, that sounds horrible. You paid for that?
Yeah, I'm stopping that. I haven't gotten one in such a long time.
Yeah,
I'm trying to cut that out.
A little bit better. Yeah. How much fucking money have you spent?
Exactly,
on for
dude.
God's sake? They're not cheap.
It would blow your mind if I even give you an estimate how much I probably fucking spent.
You probably spent more on hookers. I spent on drugs.
Probably.
And that is like a fucking serious achievement.
Just had like a wild sex addiction for. I mean, it's still kind of there. I feel it, but like I'm so much better. I pushed it way down, man.
Yeah.
I'm getting, especially I think it's this medication I'm on. It's got me like my mind under control.
Nice.
My anxiety medicine.
I always figured you needed medication, so now I'm vindicated.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah, it all makes sense now. You
fucking little crazy
fucking lunatic. Oh, please, like, I don't need medication. I'm a fucking psychopath.
Right.
So what, Mike? He had a good story that you wanted to tell him.
Yeah. He's got plenty of good stories. Holy shit.
Where do you want
let's
to start?
open the floor.
Which one do you want to tell first?
I'll tell the most recent one, I guess. I've been seeing this young girl. She's real cool. She's just young. She's very young.
How young?
She's 18.
12?
18.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she's
that's very young.
Nothing wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I don't dip my wick below 18. You know?
All right,
So
that's a pretty
cool.
decent rule. Okay.
Yeah. Respectable.
Yeah.
So, but she still lives with her parents, and I'm 24, almost 25, so I'm considerably older.
Right.
And I'm, like I'm a creepy older guy.
Yeah, definitely freaking her parents out.
Yeah, wouldn't want that. Yeah.
So, like I had to meet her dad once or twice or something, and he, I told her to tell him that I was 20, but also gay.
Oh my god!
So like I had to pretend to be gay in front of this. I had to talk like really like this, like really highly, and like it was awful. Like
just to hang out with her, so you pretended to be young and gay.
I
don't know why I went with both. I probably should have chosen either or.
Yeah, you went with young and gay, huh?
I went with young and gay. So he thinks I'm gay.
Wow.
Meanwhile, in the next room, he's like munching her box.
Yeah, you're banging his fucking
He has no idea.
That is awesome. That's probably a genius idea. You could probably get into a lot of girls' pants just by pretending you're gay.
Yeah, exactly.
And just boom, move right on.
I've said before when we were hanging out at the bar the night, that's the best story I've ever heard in my life.
That is a good one.
I don't think I've ever heard a better story.
Wait, you're not with her anymore, right? Or no, you are?
We like still talk. We were never like together.
Yeah, you're just messing around.
But we're fooling around. It's cool.
All right.
She's a nice girl.
I like the dedication to do whatever it takes.
Yeah, I'm all about that. I was in New Paltz a few weeks ago for my bud's birthday, and there was this big giant girl, and I'm a lover of all shapes and sizes. I really do not
discriminate.
I do not have any preferences.
Okay.
So like we're on the dance floor, and she's in these sweatpants. I don't know why she was
sweatpants.
I was weird. I don't know. That might have been the weirdest
part.
Were
they
of
juicy
this
sweatpants
story.
or the angel?
They were like weird. They were like almost. They might have been like yoga pants. I don't really know what qualifies as yoga pants.
Yeah,
but they might have been that.
Spandex.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
And she was fat in them.
She was fat in the pants.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't like fat girls rocking the tight pants like that.
It was weird. It's
not always good.
Yeah.
She kept putting my hand down her pants.
Oh.
And then she put her hand down my pants, and I was like, we can't do this here.
Yeah. Were you getting rod at all?
No. I was like.
You were just not into it.
I was like not into it. So then she
yeah.
took. She, like, if you want to do this, we got to go somewhere else. So she takes me into the bathroom, and I was like, you just misunderstand me here. Like I'm not doing it in the bar. So I take her to this gazebo that I used to take. That Precious Flower I used to take over there.
Spot.
Yeah, my go-to spot in New Paltz. And I just start. I start banging her.
Mm-hmm.
She asks me my name. I tell her it's the name of one of my ex-girlfriends. So like she thinks it's. Yeah, so she's calling my ex-girlfriend's name out, thinking it's me.
Really? It was. You gave her a chick's name?
The name. I'm just gonna say the name because
it was unisex.
She hates me so much. She doesn't even. I'm pretty much blocked on Facebook.
Oh, so fuck it. Who cares?
Her name's. So I told her my name was Jamie.
Oh, okay. So that could be both. Yeah, that's perfect.
Both. Yeah, I was like, my name's James, but all my friends call me Jamie. So she's like calling out. She's going, Jamie, and I'm just thinking of my ex-girlfriend. It's so weird.
Oh man.
Then I start getting like real brazen. So I go to thumb her butt a bit.
Oh, nice.
I don't know why. I don't know what got into me, guys, but I did it.
Okay.
Was it clean?
Well, here's the thing. I go to do it, and like something's blocking my way.
Oh no.
And I'm like, what is this? It's my dick. It's in her butt. Didn't even know. It just went right in.
So you thought you were just gonna give a nice thumb, but
she had a fucking gaping asshole.
I guess so.
You just slipped right in there without even knowing. That's a seriously gaping asshole. If you can go in without even noticing.
Pussy juice ran down the ass a little bit.
It was
lube it up,
No, because I only did it from behind. I didn't, so it wouldn't have. it wouldn't have gone up. Like if you were doing
missionary,
right,
gotcha. Yeah,
but,
I was thinking missionary. Yeah.
So you went to go in, you probably like missed a little bit, but it just slipped right in the ass.
Went
instead.
right in the ass.
Oh god.
Oh man.
Damn.
I'm just like, I stopped for a second. I just went, am I in your fucking ass right now? And she just goes, yeah. And I went, okay, you want me to get out? And she's like, no. And
so you just kept going. You're like, fuck it. Yeah. Here I am. Let's just do this.
Hot.
It was weird.
That is kind of hot. I like an accidental ass slipping.
And then she's cool with it.
Yeah, it was
keep going.
Otherwise, you probably would have said something to begin with.
This girl was wildly ugly, though.
Oh.
I really can't say anything that was.
How big was she? How big?
I want to say about 250.
Jesus.
That's large.
220.
Was she 7 feet tall?
No, she was shorter than me.
So she was just a massive.
So she was rotund.
She was round.
Obese.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah. Then she gave me her number, and on the walk back to my friends,
threw it away.
Immediately deleted it. Yeah.
I can't imagine you're calling her again.
No. It was that was fun.
Those are good though. You gotta have those sometimes.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you guys got to get it out of your system with an ugly broad. Makes you appreciate the better looking.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Absolutely. Imagine if you just fuck 10s all the time.
Yeah, your perspective is just off.
You fucking skewed as shit.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think I've ever fucked a 10 though.
Me neither. I fucked like my best was probably like 8, broaching 9 maybe.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think I've ever had a 10. Nah.
Well, a 10 is like, to me, a 10 is like a supermodel. You know what I mean?
Right.
Actually, I don't find myself attracted to many supermodels because they're too thin.
I like a little more meat.
I like there to be like some kind of meat on them.
I love Imperfection. You guys like Imperfection?
I do, yeah.
Like a girl she has a weird snaggle tooth or something.
It
turns me on sometimes.
I don't get down with the snaggle tooth, but I see where you're getting at.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff like really turns me on. She has some like weird imperfection, but she's still kind of good looking, but makes her unique. I really like that. It turns me on.
See, I'm okay with like a freckle.
I was gonna say I like freckles.
No, I need more than a freckle, baby.
I don't want like a club foot or like a fucking like.
I need like an embarrassing mole. Ugh. Something weird.
Like a mole on her butt or something?
Yeah,
I can get down with that.
I'm trying to think of another good example, or like, I don't know. I'm sure she's got like weird nose, maybe. Something that you can tell she's self-conscious about, and but otherwise she's really hot, like a chick with like one arm. Or she's and you can tell she's like,
that's a little more
she's
than
like a supermodel.
Right? Yeah, that's a birth defect.
That's a fucking it's a problem.
Like she's like a 10. She got one arm. She's really self-conscious about it, and it just makes me want to like talk to her, get involved, because I know I'll have a better shot with her.
See, can a one-arm girl even be a 10, or does that automatically drop
points?
No,
you can still be a 10.
You can still, yeah. You can.
So you're just a one-arm 10.
See, regardless, she's beautiful.
But just
she has one
minus the one.
Minus one arm. Yeah, she has one arm.
So how do you fuck her doggy style? She just kind of tumbles over?
She can do one-arm push-ups.
You stack up some books or something?
She go like this.
She does the one-arm push-up, baby. She's got strong arms.
She must have strong arm.
Yeah.
Strong arms.
Okay. I don't think I've ever banged an amputee.
Or she can go like this.
Where's
the arm end?
Where's the arm cut off? The shoulder, or does she have like the elbow nub?
Yeah, it could still be a wobbly, uneven chair.
Yeah, just
you know
what
I mean?
Yeah.
But you could put like a piece of cardboard underneath her.
Yeah, just like a matchbox, just to like get her even.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
I think that's better than. I think I'd rather bang a one-arm chick than a one-leg chick. But I don't know. One-leg chick might have easier access. You just don't have to push. You just.
Oh, you get that nice side angle when there's no leg fucking hitting your face.
Yeah, just right in there.
You gotta look at the nub.
You'd be right there, right next to the nub.
Yeah.
See,
maybe after a while you find that attractive. Like I find imperfections attractive. Maybe after a while I would start to like it.
I think.
Maybe.
See,
right?
I feel like if I was with a really hot chick and she lost an arm, like in a shark attack, I'd be like, we're not dating anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Say you're in love.
How
you throw a girl to the curb after a shark attack? She survived. That's fucked up.
But then
how long would you wait until you kicked her to the curb?
I mean, when she got back on the beach, when she was still bleeding.
You just go, hey, you just survived this traumatic event. You probably need somebody right now, but it's not me.
It's not me because I can't look at your disgusting nub.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm a little shallow sometimes when it comes to this.
Would you call 911 first?
I'd call 911. Yeah.
Aside from this,
okay, fine. I might wait until she got back from the hospital, like the first day when she's, like
even
recovering.
Though she was the girl of your dreams.
It would be like a real loss, It'd be a bummer.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I might consider.
I knew you could be a little bit of a shallow guy.
I would, if she was. I mean, if I really loved her, I might give it a try. But I'm not making any promises.
What if no appendages were lost, but she had a scar?
Oh, I don't mind a scar.
Okay.
I'm cool with a scar.
What if it fucking took her nipples off?
No nips?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like nipple. It depends. I'd have to see if it still looked,
And she got a nice tattooed nipple on. They can raise the skin tattooed nipple.
But how would she nourish your children?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, exactly.
She can't.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you would still produce milk, though, so maybe there'd be a way.
Maybe you just poke a hole. With a pin and
like a balloon and you catch it.
Yeah, you. Oh, God.
Like shotgunning a beer.
Yeah. It's a workaround for everything.
Now, what if you had like the girl of your dreams, like the most beautiful girl you've ever seen in your entire life. You love everything about her. Mm-hmm. You're gonna marry this girl, and you're gonna love her for the rest of your life.
All right.
2 days before the wedding, you're banging her from behind, and you notice one strand of hair, her hair, right above her butthole. She didn't shave it, just one hair. What do you do?
I would eventually talk to her about it.
But then she would know, and it'd be awkward.
But she's got to know she's got a hairy asshole, right?
But it's not a hairy asshole. It's just one.
Just one single hair.
One singular hair.
Oh.
Right over the butthole.
I might
just plug it for her.
Yeah, I might just ask. I was like, you want me to get this for you?
Yeah.
I mean, if you were that comfortable with her, you could do that.
Yeah, it depends how comfortable. I feel like I've gotten a lot less shallow. Believe it or not, because we're to the point where I used to just only be about looks, period. That's it. Unless you were hot, I don't care if you were a complete bitch, whatever. If you're hot, you're in. But now, I'm starting to realize, and I'm seeing my rating system is changing. Where I'm tired of the really hot but fucking airhead bitch women. Yeah. To me, a girl with that personality just drops points, and I'd take an 8. Who's really cool and funny over a 10 who's a fucking asshole.
Oh yeah,
I would honestly take a 5 who was cool.
Too.
Yeah,
just a average looking girl
who's cool, who you can connect with, who's I'm starting to feel more of that because I've gone through too many good looking chicks where it just doesn't fucking work out.
Yeah,
and they're really hot, but there's nothing else there.
Yeah, I mean it's cool at the time.
It's cool at the time, but how many hot chicks can you bang? Eventually, while it just gets to be another hot chick, there's nothing there.
Must be real tough, Mr. Skaggs. Must be real tough. Fucking the girls he slays over here. Yeah. I feel bad for you. Oh, yeah, you get someone for an 8. Feel bad for you. God, must be tough, man.
We all have our crosses to bear, man. Come on.
I'll be lucky if I make it up to a 2,
Yeah, if I even get to the rating scale.
I'm usually dealing in decimals.
Yeah, I didn't even hit a full 1 yet.
Yeah. I said you got a 5 last week. Let's push it to 5.2.
Yeah,
so you got a 5.2 this week.
Yeah, exactly. Just jump it up. I got drug dealers calling me. Jesus Christ. No, seriously, this guy from New Jersey.
What the fuck they hitting you up for?
Yeah, because I don't know. I gotta change my number because there's a couple guys who always call me. Even though I'm clean, whatever. Right. They just. I don't know. They just don't. They don't care because what it is, when you're using, you give these guys a lot of money, So they always want to try and get you back. So they're like, okay, exactly. I'll give you, they offer you free shit, whatever, just so you come back and get strung out again, and then they're making money.
Your hooks. Yeah. Of course they know
it's
that.
It's really fucked up. So
it is fucked up.
This guy calls me all the time. I never pick up the phone. But
you can block him on there.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. I'm gonna add his number to the block.
Yeah, you can call Verizon. I think you have Verizon.
No, because I have Verizon. I've blocked a bunch of debt collectors and shit.
Is that an iPhone?
Yeah, it's an iPhone.
You could just go.
I could just block his number
right in there.
Full on.
Yeah, you can just go block this number.
My ex did that to me, so I should do that. I do know
your current ex or a past ex?
No, my current ex did that.
She blocked your number?
Well, yeah, she did. And, the last time, after we got in that massive fight, she's like, I don't know, I won't be able to stop talking to you. I don't want to do this. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna have to block your number. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. It doesn't count if you call me. I'm not calling you either way. So you can block my number or not block my number. Yeah. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So at least now I know how to do that.
But I love you.
Yeah, that's why I don't get that bullshit where it's she's like, I want to be with you, but I can't. I just know it's not healthy. It's well, then what the fuck? Then you don't want to.
Yeah,
you're choosing that. She's like, it's not my choice. I'm like, yeah, it is.
It's all your choice.
It's if you want this.
All it is choice.
Stop looking into the future of what might happen. Fucking 10 years down the line. Yes, just if you want to be with me, be with me. Yeah. Don't. You know what I mean? I hate people who do that.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see you do seem healthier now that you don't have her baggage. I can tell you seem a little more
I got a massive gorilla off my fucking back. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because so much stress.
You're standing a little straighter.
Yeah. I'm not as low.
You're starting to get the Johnny swag again.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck.
I'm seeing it.
As soon as I get this ankle bracelet off, I'm gone, dude. Yeah. I'm out of this fucking place.
fucking
it was kind of a relief.
She was just pulling you down, man, like Jaws.
Yeah, just sucking me under.
Yeah, biting your legs off.
Yeah, so she did me a fucking favor, dude. It was a nightmare. But it's weird. Why would you stay with somebody for like three months when they're in jail, and then like as soon as they get out, like leave? Why wouldn't you leave before when they're actually locked up? Why would you do it? Why'd you do it afterwards?
Well, it might be more devastating while you're in jail, though, wouldn't it?
Probably, but
because you're at a lower point.
Yeah, I guess. But at least by now I would have been over it if it would have happened all the way back then.
That's true.
And
but that's a rough hit to take.
That would have been tough. That would have been tough. So I guess I'm kind of grateful, but fuck it.
Yeah.
Women
is right.
I mean, seriously, they are the death of me. I always think I'm gonna everyone seems like, oh, this is the one. I think I'm doing it right this time, and it just blows up in my face every time.
Never is it, boys? Never is the one.
Never is.
Never will be. If you ask me, I'm a little bit of a cynic.
But why do we delude ourselves into thinking that it is? Even when all of our past experiences, okay, this is never working. It's never worked. We meet a new girl, we're like, oh my god, she's amazing.
You get so excited.
You get so excited. You get blind.
You want to be in that permanent panties department.
Yeah, I know. I think that's.
You don't have to go out looking for it anymore.
Yeah, it's that level of comfort. It's like it's there, and like you can. She knows you. You know her. You know what each other like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like one night stands are like overrated in that regard because
it's so
you don't know each other yet. Like it takes a while for like good sex to happen. Like
exactly.
for her to learn what you like, you learn what she's like. When you fuck a girl for the first time, she's never met you. You never met her.
You're trying to figure out everything.
You have no clue. You know what I mean? So it's not as good as people think.
It's going to be a one night stand, so you're just trying to figure out everything at once.
And you can't possibly do that. You don't have time to make that sexual connection.
Truthfully, to be honest with you, dudes, I never bring my A game in a hookup.
No,
I never do
because you don't even know what it could be. You don't know every girl likes different things. Like, is she like a clit done?
I don't
she
even
like
try.
Out? How does she come? Like, what position does she? You know what I mean? You don't know those things.
I mean, I'll do what she wants. If she asks me to do something, I'll do it, of course. Mm-hmm. But I'm not expecting her to think, "Oh my god, that was the best lay I ever had."
No way. There's no best lay you ever had with a one night stand. No way. It's never happened.
It's because they go in there, you're trying to figure out everything, and usually, I mean, I only last 2 minutes tops, anyways. So that is not enough time to figure out.
Yeah, you better be
entire sexual preferences.
Yeah, in that 2 minutes scale.
In that 2 minute stretch.
Yeah, man.
I'm done after that. Then I leave. I pack my stuff up.
Yeah, you're gone.
Pull my pants up and go. All right, I'll see you later.
Yep. Mr. Blue is requesting bourbon, so we are drinking on this
Elijah Craig
podcast. I feel like we've been drinking on every podcast now. People are starting to think we're alcoholics.
I know we are kind of. Well, I am.
Well, you
are a little bit.
Yeah, you're getting there.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Switched heroin for alcohol. It's no problem.
Yeah. Hey man, I'd rather see you on this shit than cheersy cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Good podcast so far, guys. Good one.
Yes, sir. So we got about another 10
minutes to fill.
15 minutes left. So Mike, if you want to talk about anything more about your band, or where people can go to buy your shit or see you guys or merch or whatever you want to do.
We sell all our merch at our shows. We don't really sell them online. We have a new shirt. Sometimes I usually wear it every day because it's real comfy. I'm not today, but they come in a couple different colors. It's this bird woman,
sweet,
with birds around her.
Cool. Okay,
it's pretty cool. And we have a show this Thursday at the at Bard College. I believe it's called the Root Cellar. But it's at Bard. So that should be fun. I don't know if it's open to the public or not. It might just be like a college thing.
Yeah.
But I'll find out more about that. Our Facebook is just search us on Facebook. Darlings are.
Yeah, we'll put a link up for you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Make it easier.
From there, we have links to our SoundCloud, our Bandcamp.
Cool.
And hopefully our album is coming out soon. I think we're gonna call it For the Birds.
Is it on iTunes and stuff? People can buy it over there, or how are you selling it?
I guess when it comes out, because it'll be out probably in January. I would say at the earliest. Mm-hmm. We're gonna probably put it on iTunes, Spotify.
Nice.
Try and get on Pandora. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Man. Yeah. But yeah, it'll be pretty cool. Hopefully, people like it.
How's the shows been? They've been fun.
Yeah, I love playing. We're like a weird band where we're seriously trying to get famous.
Yeah. You're actually going,
why not, man?
Yeah,
why not?
But we're not serious people at all. Like we probably, I feel like every show we play, we probably come off as alcoholics because we're always drinking beers on stage, and then we get off and we get plastered.
But you know what? That's what's missing in like rock and roll and like music these days. There's no bands that just like go hard and party like Motley Crue. Like that shit is gone. Like,
everyone's
such a fucking like little wuss when it comes to playing and shit. I want that from like my music. I want bands like that will fucking get drunk and party and aren't afraid to do it.
Any of the old Crue stories?
Yeah, I mean, I read Nikki Sixx's whole book, The Heroin Diaries. It's fucking amazing, dude. The kind of shit that those guys did back then was insane. No one does that anymore.
Yeah. Like the other week, we were playing with this one band, this band Saint Seneca. We all loved. Like they released an album this year. It's a great album.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite of the year. We love them, and you know we're gonna get. Regardless, like we wanted to seem professional, but regardless, we're getting drunk, and we did. And then the drummer comes up to us and goes, "Hey, I'm going out to New Paltz. You guys want to come with us?" And we're like, "Yeah." So we just went out there, got ridiculously hammered. I got home at like 8 o'clock in the morning. It was just great.
Nice.
I love that stuff.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Just love going out partying. After playing.
It's just fun to be a degenerate dickhead.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Just a blast.
Yeah, it depends. But sometimes you missed like our last show we talked about. I played a show at the bitter end and like I fell off the stage because I was high and I smacked my face on the fucking stage.
I so wish I was there, man.
This was a nightmare. So there's like... Because like when I grew up, like all my idols were like Lane Staley and Kurt Cobain, like all these like junky musicians. I was like, oh, that sounds so cool to be. And then when it actually happened, I was like, God, this really sucks. Like how can you make? And it's not 1994 anymore, where like it's cool to be like a junky fucking musician. Like like labels and stuff don't stand for that. They don't want it anymore. They don't want that shit. Yeah, they want professional like.
Right. They want you to make as many albums for them as long as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
So they don't want you to be Kurt Cobain and
they don't want that. Yeah, they do not want that anymore. So when they see that, they just drop you. They're like, you know what, get the fuck out of here.
But the stars today are so pussy.
I know. I feel like we need more of that. Like we need because some of the best music comes from people that are like in the gutter sometimes. You know, they create the best shit because they have something to really say, not just like, oh God, I love my girlfriend, blah blah blah, baby, don't break up with me, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. No, I don't want to hear that.
I was on fucking Palladia today on TV. It's like a music channel.
Yeah, and
you had the one guy, which I'm not saying it's a horrible song, but say something, I'm giving up on you or something like that.
Oh, that's that guy with the Jufro.
Jufro, yeah.
Macklemore?
No, the guy that did the song with Christina Aguilera.
I don't know, but either way, like he wasn't even the worst of them. But the two dudes that he was playing with, I think it was like a music show.
Yeah.
And the two dudes before, like, they're so like clean and like
it's like everyone
polished and like and the crowd's going nuts like he's like fucking Motley Crue.
Yeah, it's like what is this? Yeah,
or something that is really like actually rocking.
Yeah, dude. I want somebody just ripping up, rocking on stage, drinking a fucking pint of whiskey and fucking like that's what I want to see. Like rock and roll, dude. What happened to it?
We always bring beers with us on stage. That's
awesome. I gotta go to one of your shows.
We have a band policy. Before you get on that stage, you have a minimum of 2 beers.
Sweet. I like that. I like that policy.
Taking a little bit of the edge off, but he's still so you can play.
I mean, like when we get on stage, like it's like we never. I've done it, but I've done it plenty of times where I go on the stage and I'm pretty hammered. But now we're trying to get out of that, like where we'll get a little buzz, so you loosen up. Yeah. But like when you're really drunk, you don't want to be, especially as a drummer, you don't want to be so fucked up.
Yeah, there's like a line.
Yeah. So like you want to be drunk enough where you'll be hammered and climb all over the drum set.
Yeah, have fun. Yeah,
and have fun, but you'll be good.
You don't want to be losing the fucking time, just being sloppy and fucked up. Yeah.
I played a show a few months ago,
man.
And I was so drunk, and the sound was awful, so I couldn't hear anything. So and it was just a whole mess. It was probably our worst show we've ever played.
I hate that. Yeah, it sucks.
But afterwards, I get hammered. I just get
awesome. Yeah,
we all really drink hard.
Do most places you play have good PA systems?
Now that we're starting to play like
in nicer venues and stuff, they do.
Most of them are like we used to play them, and they would be awful.
That's the problem with playing shitty, small places. Like the sound is garbage.
I've been to some big places, like the place in Hartford, wherever the Civic Center, where they have the lawn, do those concerts. Usually, Vans Warped Tour usually goes there.
Yeah.
And the sound is horrific.
Oh, yeah.
The PA system there fucking sucks.
Yeah,
it's like blowing out.
Yeah, I can't stand that shit.
And you figure like a place like that's a big venue would have a fucking nice sound system.
Yeah.
And they don't.
There's this place in Kingston, the BSP Lounge.
Yeah.
It's that has the best sound system I've ever played at ever. It's like it's great. You can hear like they have monitors back on you, and you can hear everything very, very
that's
clear.
Yeah, good sound. Awesome. Good sound is the best.
Yeah, that'll help so much when you're like playing. If like you can't hear. I played when I was a kid. Like we played all these stupid shows, and I was playing this one show where the sound guy, the idiot that he was like, well, we want the kids to hear the guitar, so we're going to put the guitars all the way at the front of the stage.
What?
And I was just like,
so where did you learn how to fucking mix sound for a live show?
Yeah,
what?
I was like, this is an amplifier. You stick it behind the drums. It's fine.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So that was actually probably the worst sound ever.
Yeah, I'm sure the drums would be like more muffled in the back, kind of, right? If you're just getting like hit with the guitars a little too hard.
Yeah.
Right?
So like,
it's too much high end. There's nothing
much,
like
right.
like that. It just topples over the mix.
Yeah.
It sounds like garbage.
I can only imagine how awful like we sounded because of that. We didn't even play bad, but you know, like
the
we
sound
probably
shit.
sounded awful.
So yeah, even if you play great, the sound's bad. It's bad.
Yeah. So that always sucks. But now we're starting to play like nicer venues that most of the places have really good sound equipment.
Nice.
You open up for any bigger bands?
Sorry?
Opening up for any bigger bands? Or?
The biggest band we opened for thus far was that band Saint Seneca, and we don't have anything planned in terms of opening for anyone in the future, but we're starting to try to get into the college, going around to colleges and play, because that's where the money is. It's all about the money.
There.
Yeah, college circuit. That's great.
And it's also where the women are, and you know, like the only reason why
I hear you, brother.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the only reason why I want to do. Like, I don't even give a shit about music or like
just about the chicks,
I don't like my friends. Everyone in the band sucks, but I like women.
Hell yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Everyone in the band is cool, but I do like women.
I believe you.
Me too. You're no stranger on this show, buddy. Trust me, we love women here.
You know, I like the idea of being able to like play, do something you love, and you know, get chicks and just drink a lot, and like people will be like, that's just his job.
Yeah, that's what he does.
He's a musician.
Yeah, exactly.
He gets drunk. He's cool.
Yeah,
and like that would be awesome.
That's cool. Oh, I wanted to give you something since we're here. Okay. Your very own GrindFactor t-shirt.
Oh,
I'm actually wearing my GrindFactor tee right now.
You wear this, and this is cool, people. So, you know, buy one of these at the fucking shop, okay? Buy a GrindFactor t-shirt and don't be an asshole.
Oh, awesome.
Check that out.
The more shirts we sell, the more we can improve the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Don't be stingy, people. What the fuck?
This one actually fits pretty good.
Yeah, there you go.
Great. Thank you so much, boys.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
That's great.
Thanks for coming on. We're about an hour.
Thanks for having me.
In, so
awesome.
we'll play one of your songs. We'll put up links to all your stuff, and you guys can follow them. Please follow them. They're really good, great music. If you guys are into that, check them out. We really encourage you. Darlings are. Thank you, Mike, for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
It's been a blast, man.
Yeah, it's been good. And thank you, everybody.
Actually, one of my favorite episodes, really.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
I enjoyed this, yeah.
So you guys leave your comments below, and we will catch you
See you next week, baby.
Later.
Exactly Minnesota. Wish you were home. Wish you were home.